I should have known something was up on Monday when a snake tried to come in the garage. That never happens. I never have snakes getting up in our business with the house unless a hurricane is coming right at us. Good morning, you guys. Welcome to Southern Latitudes, hurricane style. Oh, it's 8 in the morning and it's just starting to blow a little bit. I was thinking there's a few things more. Looks like we're gonna get a lot more wind now than I thought before. So it's time to pull in some stuff. I know we gotta pull in these babies and I should do it before the wind gets any worse. And I got a couple chairs. We'll be vlogging today. We did get 3 inches, almost 3 inches of rain already just yesterday. It was a slow drizzle for most of the day, but not too bad. Well, this thing keeps moving, but we went from 55 miles per hour to about 70 something miles per hour. So it's gonna, the eye is moving closer to us as it exits the state of Florida. Let me get this job done. I don't want to keep standing under this tree. Okay, I'm saying goodbye to what was my normal backyard. I'm a little concerned about those apple trees, but they're so heavy. They're hundreds of pounds. I'm not worried about them blowing. I'm worried about them snapping. So I think we're good. Dear Lord, I just ask that you protect my neighbors and myself from our trees, protect our property. Pray that nothing falls over. I mean, some of these storms, in Irma, we heard 4 of them go over. That was no fun to listen to 4 of your trees snap. Of course, they weren't the big pines. One of them was a beautiful queen palm tree. In here, sorry to sigh. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I might do that the whole video. Sometimes stress comes out because I hold my breath. And so I have things stacked and piled in here. That's it for the backyard, except for the hummingbird feeders. Oh, I gotta feed chickens this morning. Gosh, I got right to work and I forgot to feed the chickens. God bless you. Yeah, he thinks he's helping. Hey, maybe if we're lucky, Ian will take the chicken coop down for us. Solve the problem. It's just humor. That's just humor, you guys. If you don't have humor during a hurricane, you just need to go live somewhere else. I was just joking. Jack was just telling me that it's close to strengthening to a Hurricane 5. Cat 5, excuse me. So if you're wondering about the boat burn, it is actually strapped down in 3 spots. It's anchored way deep into the ground. Plus it has rebar in a couple spots on this side. It has also rebar, but it has these hurricane tie downs that go sink down deep into the ground. So it's got a couple of those as well. I don't know that much survives a hurricane like a Cat 5, but I think by the time it gets here, it's only a Cat 1 or 2. Okay, I gotta eat some breakfast and then we're gonna come back. I think that's it. Maybe for the outside, I think that's it. When it gets really, really bad, I will check the rain gauge again and I will lock the chickens in completely. So the pool is filling up, but I did my best to drain it down a few inches over the last 2 days. But I could see it's already gone up to 3 inches. And y'all, I'm just telling you, when Irma came, the water came all the way up. This is 48, well, the pool's 48 inches. So this is like in the low 40-inch range for the retaining wall. And it came up and over and was like a solid sheet of water across here. You can only hold so much rain. My hibiscus is already tilted. I was coming out here to get this. It's pretty flimsy. Here's the little, I guess it's 10:45 update. Hear the frogs? They're everywhere. So they're saying that we have 16 mile per hour winds with 24 mile per hour gusts. My poor little plumerias lost a few leaves already. That's not good. Bananas, the leaves should split. I'm not really worried about them. At least not the dwarf Cavendishes. The big Grand Name, those might. I got one leaning, but it was leaning before the storm. Aw, my squash is kind of blown over to the right. Still early. We can't afford to have that. Oh, those big trees are swaying. But overall, looks pretty good. I think we got another, until like 12 o'clock, like another hour and a half. And then our rain, believe it or not, should drop off. All right, you guys, it's almost noon, and woo, it's actually cold rain, pretty cold. As you can see, we got a little bit of flooding in front of the coop, down the coop. The chickens are all huddled. I'm trying to get to the water. I'm trying to get to the rain gauge, but I really don't want to walk through this wall of water. They're saying that our winds are only about 16 miles per hour and gusts are 24. Once in a while we get a real bad gust, but I'm pretty thankful that the worst of this band, like the orange and the red stuff, is actually offshore. We're in just like the rain section of the band. We're faring pretty good at this point. I think the hurricane's close to making landfall. Those poor people in Southwest Florida, I feel so bad for them. I have so many friends with horse farms in Central Florida. They're gonna feel it too. Trying to make preparations for, you know, homestead animals plus horses. Look at my eggplant. She's probably gonna bite the dust before it's all said and done. We still got another day and a half of this. I can't seem to capture a wind gust, but I will eventually. But you know, at this point, we're doing okay, really good. Okay, I made a run for it. I'm sopping wet again. If you notice, I'm gonna like probably do 5 clothing changes today just to stay dry. I'll keep throwing everything in the dryer. But it said we got another 3 inches of rain just since 8 o'clock this morning. So that's 4 hours, 3 inches of rain. And the pool is pretty much full, and it'll start running out of the filter area. Wow, I'm like shivering. It's actually really cold rain. I'm sorry if the camera's shaking. I am shivering. I'm really shivering. I'm gonna go back inside. But he's like, why didn't she take me? We're doing pretty good, except for the poor hibiscus tree. Oh, you know, while we're in this lull, I might need to stake that up a little bit better. The cars look good. We are in a lull of a rain band, which is great. It probably may last an hour, if that. So I thought Buddy would love to go have an exercise break. He's bored as can be in the house. Sorry, I'm looking at everything as I hold the camera still. So I wanted to come out real quick. Jack has staked all these doors down. I like that dark color. We should stain the fence dark. Don't you like that? That's really pretty. Anyhow, what I was saying was that Jack has staked down these gates really hard. Some of my zinnias have flopped over there. Okay. It's all good though, really it is. I mean, those poor people in Southwest Florida are having an awful time. Look at this coral. Isn't that beautiful? Uh-oh, starting to... I think I should have brought an umbrella with me. I'll be changing shirts again. But anyhow, everything looks okay. I think I am going to go get a stake and put up that hibiscus. We got the hibiscus stake. Yay! Save the tree. There it goes.
Good. It's just the beginning.
Yep. It's almost 2, right? Close? Maybe? Do you see them? Are you going to my pool? What? All your friends are having a good day, huh? I can hear them all in here. Oh my word, the water is going up the side of the pool. Do you see that? Maybe, it's hard to see. The pool is about 10 inches, just under a foot, I would think. A foot or less underwater on the side. Hello. Oh, and it is pouring out here. We had some very serious gusts. Oh, there's another 3 inches. So now we're, well, that's almost 3.5. So let's just call it 9.5 inches. Oh my goodness. Are you guys okay? It's about 3 o'clock or so on Wednesday, and the roselle has drooped over. I probably should have picked all those calyxes. They'll be there whether or not a hurricane's here or not, but they are heavy, so they have drooped. I don't think that reaches. Uh-oh. Oh, another inch. Almost. We'll let that one keep going. I won't consider those numbers yet. I was trying to let the girls out to graze. They're not having none of it. They want to stay in the shelter. Hey you guys, it's 4:30 now. Buddy was trying to go potty. Oh my gosh. You see my my tree splits it, but see that dead one? That branch is moving in the wind. I bet it's gonna come down. I'd be surprised if the whole tree's still standing there when we're done. It's been dead for over a year. Anyhow, Buddy said he had to go potty, but he hasn't gone yet. What are we up to? Alright, 2 inches. So we'll add that to the 9.5. We're up to 11.5 inches so far. And that's about 24 hours. Buddy's not sure what to make of it. Look at that. Oh my gosh, the water has risen now. That's at least 2 feet down there. It's completely over the side of where the filtration system is. Oh, look at that. Well, I'll be able to get all the toys out finally. Just gonna make sure that's down. I don't want to I don't want to come out again if it's gonna start getting uglier tonight. Although ugly for us really is going to be between 8 a.m. Thursday to 8 p.m. Thursday. I don't know when this video is coming out, so I'm not sure if we'll lose power or not. But anyhow, let's see what eggs we got. Yesterday we got 5 eggs, which was good. So maybe somebody laid early. I don't know. I mean, can we really expect them to lay during a hurricane? I'm surprised I got 2 eggs. Okay, there's another half. Yeah, half-ish. So we'll call that 12 inches on Wednesday about 5:30 p.m. Okay, so it is about 9 p.m. and you know, the gusts are probably 20 miles per hour. It's not bad at all. The wind is, you know, poor Michael's car. He's got some debris from the oaks. The oaks haven't been cleaned out in a few years. We're between bands. We just got a good hard pour, but it didn't last very long. So I'm out here letting Buddy go. We're kind of on that dry side so far of the storm, which I'm very grateful for. And it stopped raining maybe like an hour or so ago, which is great. We're up to 12 inches now of rain in the past 24 hours. There's a gust. Yeah, whoa. I don't know, probably can't see those trees. Ah! Whoa. I'm gonna stay back just a little bit out of the rain too. That one oak is coming so close to my power line. But so far, so good. We haven't even had the slightest bit of power twinkling in the house. I mean, we're doing really good. Thank you, Jesus. So I'm gonna go ahead and, you guys are probably all wet. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can't convince Buddy to do his final potty of the night. Hey you guys, it is Thursday morning, 9 o'clock, and I'm getting my first look at what's out here. Look at that. The water is up to the top. Oh my goodness. So I was actually up a lot from, I think it was from about 2:50. I was up from 2:50 in the morning to about 5:15. I have no brain. My brain is fried. And I saw that it was downgraded. My poor yard. My poor yard. Everything. Everybody's yard. Look at this. I don't even know what happened. I was gonna come out here in the night, early morning. I said forget about it. That puts us over 17 inches of rain. I'm just opening the door for the girls because they need to get off of that wet soil. Come on, bud. Leave them. Leave it. There's some flooding. I have never seen that happen. I've never seen that. I have never seen that actually. It's underwater. I promised Jack I wouldn't go all the way out here. This is, flooded a little bit, but okay. A lot of our winds didn't go over, like last night, the gusts were only 38. Now we might, I didn't actually look at a picture, but we might just be in the eye, and we still might have wind on the backside. I'm not 100% certain. I cannot believe the banana trees are still standing. I can't believe hardly any, the cranberry hibiscus is still up. I can't really go over here. It's really way too dangerous if I try to stay on the ground is just so saturated. Look at that. The Brazil, I'll just show you real quick, has drooped over. But is that fun to run in the water? The ground just can't handle any more water. I know for a fact 17 inches, but I mean, it's probably even more than that. We're gonna go on the outskirts here. Last night, I took a picture of it. North and South Gardens were completely underwater. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh my gosh. I have never seen my yard underwater like this. Oh. There is no telling. Y'all, my whole front yard is gonna be underwater. I'm just gonna walk in it. Oh, I forgot it's locked. It's locked. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I am walking in ankle deep water in my own yard. Let's go out the front. I know it was bad out front last night. I took that picture, as I said. I will rejoice in all things and pray unceasingly. I'm thankful. I am thankful. It could have been a lot worse. I can't even believe the plumeria is not broken. I gotta get Buddy out of here. Hold on. Well, I knew that was there. That happens every, like, super rainmaker. And I could see that this was happening last night. But it was dark. There was no way to put a camera on it for you guys. So there you go. South Garden is about 70% or more, 75-80% underwater. And North Garden's about 50% underwater. I think it was even higher last night because I think the rain was all the way to these lines from what I remember. I'm thankful it didn't get in the house though. Look, the whole front completely wet. But you know what? It's good. It's good. This is just property. Florida soil is made to take a lot of rain. This will drain. And this is gonna sound weird, but I'm thankful for my illnesses because then I delayed in putting in my garden and it would have been all for naught anyhow. So, oh, this is bad. But you know what I'm not seeing? I'm not seeing the trees down. I'm not seeing trees down. Oh, I gotta get in. It's starting to rain hard again. It is. I ate some of the cookies I'm giving to the chickens. Just giving them a little something to snack on. What is it? It's about 3:30 on Thursday. And I'm doing another rain check. Okay, that's about ½ inch. So probably that's about 18.5 at this time. Oh, I see Cage went over. Man, we're going through the exiting of the eye wall. Look at that. That might be what I heard hit the window. There's a lot of just little bits of things. It's going to be terrible when we have to cut the grass. uh, about 30 minutes ago. Just everything went and was like being thrown on the roof, and oh, it just sounded terrible. Just like not bad cracks, but just like thousands of little things hitting them. So anyhow, oh yeah, I see just little bits of, it's just out of the pine trees. It's cleaning out the trees. But yeah, so that's all that's going on right now. I think the gusts were still only 28 miles per hour. 29, I think. But anyhow, it's nothing to speak of, especially compared to what Southwest Florida went through. But it's still exiting, so that eye wall is going through right now. It's right over our house and our city. Almost another inch. That makes it 19, or was that 20? Gosh, I actually really can't remember if I was, when I said 19. I think that's 19. We'll just go with that. But you know, water flowed over. I got the hiccups. Water flowed over last night. So the rain gauge only holds like 5 inches, 5 and a little bit, almost 6 inches. And so I did the best I could. I emptied it at 8 or at dusk. I emptied it at dark, and so that's just what was through the night. Oh, I can't talk with hiccups, y'all. So the front end of the eye came in through pretty easily, and was no big deal. And then we spent most of the morning and lunchtime inside the eye, and then now, what is it? It's probably going on 4:30. Sorry, stuck out the hiccups. And it's exiting. But I was laying down about 3 o'clock in my bedroom and thinking to myself, what is that noise? You know, it just kind of sounded like a train. And I was like, oh, that cannot be a tornado. And then I was like, hearing everything hit the windows. And but little stuff. I could tell it wasn't big stuff. So I was thinking for sure, we had a mini tornado or something, some sort of updraft. Oh my goodness, you guys. I'm wearing my super deep, I'm wearing my sloggers. I know there's a hole somewhere in here. I think mostly I need to be concerned about snakes. You shouldn't be out in this yard very long because limbs can still come down. Oops, hold on. I forgot Jack secured that gate. Okay. Completely underground. I'm not worried about this, y'all. I'm not crying about this. I absolutely refuse to let it upset me anymore. I was a little emotional when I first saw it. But, you know, I'm not complaining. Y'all, God tried to tell me to stop. Don't do the yard. I even had that dirt supposed to be moved on Tuesday. And God stopped that too. God knew. He knows what's coming. Look at this. Y'all, this is all about halfway, you know, a little past ankle. And it's just a mess out here. Oh my goodness. I'm surprised I don't see an alligator. Seriously. I'm surprised I don't see fish. Oh, that went in my boot. Oh, that went in my boot right there. Oh, I forgot that was so low. Oh, oh, there goes some of my cranberry hibiscus. You can hear me. Oh, my edible leaf hibiscus, my chief kubo, something or other. Oh, it's over. Is that cracked? It's not cracked. Okay, we'll just stand that back up later. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. These poor pineapples are turning a different direction. Interesting. Very interesting. You know, it's just so good that I did not get in a hurry to plant. Between health issues, as you know, and then, you know, they put me on restriction again with my eye. I can't lift because I ended up detaching the vitreous. So, I mean, it's... And I had help coming to come move and fill up all of North Garden full of compost. And next thing you know, I had to cancel. I'm like, we need to prepare for a hurricane. And he said, okay. And, you know, he agreed. So, wow. Oh, I hope I get some hurricane mushrooms, don't you? Oh, I am really, really, really surprised that this, hold on, still fixing that gate. I am really surprised this banana is still up. This ground has got to be so wet. Which, again, is another reason why I'm not staying out here. Oh, I'm going to go... Hold on. There's a hole somewhere. I think in this ground. Look at all the miracle fruit. Isn't that weird? I didn't even know they were supposed to be ripening. They split. I didn't know miracle fruit could split. I didn't even know these were on here. Gosh, there's a whole bunch of them. Oh, I picked that one early. Interesting. Here's a grapefruit that fell. Peanut butter tree's up but droopy. Starfruit did great. Guava did great. I put the olive on its side. Well, the grapefruit was staked up, so that's great. Wow, moringa back there. Still standing. Awesome. Papayas. Oh, I probably shouldn't walk through here. Let's go quick. Let's see. Elderberry doing great behind the... Look at that, it's even still in bloom. Do you see that? Oh my gosh, that's funny. I got a little pineapple over there. This elderberry's droopy. Oh. What was I going to say? Oh, I was going to say that the papaya's got a serious lean on it, but doing okay. Grimachame looks good. I can't believe I didn't even stake the mulberries. They look great. Oh, the fruit tree over here looks like it broke. It snapped off of its tie. It's supposed to be tied, but it broke off. Okay, well, thank goodness you're still standing. And then what? Everything else looks good, still standing. All the nectarine, the black sapote, the avocado looks great. Hold on, let me get in and around closer. The new peach looks good. We tied that up last minute. Yep. So that's a quick walk around. Of course there's oh gee, another log, but that could happen on any day. My apples, holy smokes. Oh, okay, it just fell down. Hold on, let me get these mulberries out. I mean, miracle fruit out of my fingers. Okay, so I had this up here, but obviously, you know, it shook and shook and shook until it was no longer holding on there. Okay, well, that's all right. It's all still standing now, and the worst of the winds are over. I'm gonna get out of here. Well, really, I don't think we are. I have to check the recorded stuff, but I don't think we went over 40-mile-per-hour winds at all. Not at all. I have a cage that's over. That all just happened in that gust. Just happened. That was not like that. Oh, it doesn't have anything holding it. No wonder. The squash have been tossed and turned, but look to have survived. The beans, oh, we can replant those quickly. My poor, this is the melanzana eggplant. It's kind of splayed out. We obviously had some limbs come, small limbs come down. Nothing big. I mean, if this had been a wind event, we'd have seen a whole lot more damage. The pool water's still up high, although it has receded. Oh, that's about, I don't know, 7, 8, 9 inches. So that's good. It was higher. Looks like crap in here. But, you know, it always does after a hurricane. We had quite a bit of fruit fall down on the ground. We picked it up and gave them all to the chickens, and I see there are a ton more Barbados cherries. Again, look at the lean. I'm telling you, whatever whipped through here, I don't know what that was, but it put a lean on my tree. You see that? That tree was fine this morning. I think we're going to conclude the video here. I don't know how long this is going to be, but we are safe, we are well, we still have power, we're doing what we can. We emptied out one of our freezers, so we're holding food for our son and his wife. We're holding all their, whatever they had for their freezer stuff is now in our freezers. And yeah, just trying to help who we can. So we there's going to be a lot more help needed across Southwest Florida, Fort Myers, any of those, I'm trying to think, Cape Coral, you know, all those areas, Bradenton, Sarasota. You know, reach out to the local government or whatever and see. I don't know if there's GoFundMe's, I don't know what's going on, you know, Red Cross, whatever your favorite thing is, Samaritan's Purse perhaps. Go see if you can't reach out and help somebody who really needs it. We are so incredibly blessed to suffered almost nothing. I mean, a yard day, right? Cleaning up and waiting for the water to recede. My chickens would love some sunshine, but that's it. But, oh well. You guys just keep Florida in your prayers, okay? Take care. God bless. And I'll see you in the next video where I hope it's a lot drier and happier. Bye.